All right, everyone. So we have one more for tonight. So please give up for our last act. Serena. Serena?
Sierra!
Oh, yeah.
It's Sierra, but
Yeah, like what I said, right?
yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
I just want to say, I really hope next time we do this, we have an intermission because I gotta go pee so bad. First of all, anybody here have bladders? Me too. Yeah, great. Because you're in for a treat. Thank you. So my freshman year, I attended Western Washington University. I did not attend UW, so I'm a transfer student. So thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, so I lived in Nash Hall on campus, and it was really nice. The downside of it was that we had community-based bathrooms, unlike UW, which have a lot of private bathrooms. So that made me really anxious. For one thing, yeah, I just have a really small bladder. In my dorm room, I have a twin-size bed, and it comes up to here on me, so I use it for storage, typically. And really, the first night, not even 5 minutes in of going to sleep, I'm just thinking about all the positive things. Dogs licking peanut butter, jumping sheep, and my tuition payment balance for fall quarter, you know? And so not even 5 minutes in, I just hear my aquaphobic geriatric bladder just screaming at me, just like, get the fuck up! And I just like start shimmying off Rapunzel's tower, trying to get to the bathroom. It's pitch black. My roommate is sleeping, so I'm trying to be really quiet and respectful. I'm moving really sub, but really, I'm just really scared. I'm just really scared of the dark. So, you know, I finally reached the door. I grabbed my my metal Yeti water bottle because for self-defense, I'm a woman, so that's always fun. The bathroom is 10 doors down. I really have to go pee. Heck, I have to go pee now, like really, really bad. So this will be fun. The bathroom is 10 doors down. And so I'm trying to pick up my pace, you know, and I'm not moving at a pace of like, I just turned off the downstairs light fast. I'm like sprinting away from Annabelle fast. I'm like sprinting like Grandma Linda with her 2-pound weights, moving around just in the neighborhood fast. Like, you know, like, it's like, I'm moving, you know, I'm being respectful. I'm being quiet. So I make it to the bathroom, everything's good. I get into the bathroom stall, you know, just do my thing. I don't have to lay it out for you, creepers. Like, you know what happens, right? And so I get in there and I pee the smallest amount. And it's so frustrating. Like, you'd think that with all the effort I go through, it'd be like monsoon type urine just spewing out of me. But, or even just like opening up an adult sippy cup like mid-flight, just pressure everywhere. But it wasn't at all. So, you know, I finish up with that. I wash my hands, and I start to get nervous. But thankfully, I have my self-defense weapon with me, my water bottle, and I'm walking out of the bathroom. The bathroom has like a lot of blind corners, and I could have sworn that I saw someone in my peripheral vision. But I jump anyways, and I like sprint over to my dormitory. I leap inside my bed, and my paralysis demon tucks me in and says goodnight to me. So I have nothing else to worry about because I have another 20 minutes to look forward to and repeat the whole process again because my bladder is conditioned. So, you know. And the next day, I have biology. But before we get into that, has anybody here heard of Rate My Professor? Yeah. Okay, so quite a few of you nerds. So if you don't know about Rate My Professor, in simple terms, it's just like Tinder, except you know you pay to get screwed, basically. So that's my life. But no, a lot of people appreciate Rate My Professor really because it gives you more of an insight if professors are nice, if they care about you as a human being. Or if it's like test or lecture heavy. But what I appreciate is that I get to see my previous animal behavior biology professor get shat on by many students from previous years. So his name is Martin, we'll just call him Martin, definitely not his real name, I respect people. He was a terrible professor, wouldn't even talk about material and caveman terms, was just a terrible person. And all he would talk about was like Jane Goodall. But it was cool, it makes sense. He did a lot of like research with her. And if you don't know who Jane Goodall is, she's like Jane from Tarzan, but without all the weird sexual tension and the attractiveness to a human who throws feces and eats dead skin. So, you know. And he'd also talk about tarsiers, which is like a primate with pool balls for eyes. Fugly looking things, okay? Like, not only every single night I have to think about my sleep paralysis demon going to bed, but I also had to think of, well, just Precious from Lord of the Rings. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain it to you better than Martin ever could. So, lemur and monkey have sex, okay? Equals Yoda figuring ordered off of Wish. And if you're also still curious what some people have said about him off of Rate My Professor, don't worry, I'll fill you in, okay? Just give me a second, my phone's a bit old here. Okay, so, and I quote, some people have said, Martin seeks to outwit his students. Okay. Homework doesn't match tests. Okay, all right. Goes through material fast. And he is rude and standoffish, loves to make you feel dumb, and is super disorganized. Freshman me really thought this was going to be a great class to take. Like, I don't know what was going through my head. I really don't know. I remember I came to his office hours one time because I just bombed a midterm and I wanted feedback. And I'm walking down the hallway and I see the doors wide open and I couldn't help but overhear that he was talking to another student. So I wait outside and I overhear just another person say like, hey, a student, hey Martin, I'm just really not getting it. And I kid you not, Martin goes, it's easy to feel inadequate around smart people. Are you kidding me? So I scrunched up my face, I clenched my fist, and I turned my sorry ass home. But now, I really just think of Martin the same way I think of community-based toilet paper. He's just really unreliable and just plain shitty. That's me, my name's Sierra. Thanks for coming.